Howdy, howdy. Well, I hope y'all's day has went a lot better than mine. Mine has sucked. Hello, hello. Yeah, today has sucked. Hi, Mountain Grandma. Hey, Connie. Whew. Hey, Eva. Hey, Dana. Oh, I hope today gets better too. I tell you what, it sucked, it sucked, it sucked. Oh, girl. Well, Kate had a softball game today. I was trying to get things done here at the house. Rick comes home. He goes, "You gonna go get Kate Bug?" And I said, "Well," I said, "She's supposed to be coming home with her grandma." So I called my sister. No, my sister didn't go to the game. I no more than hung up the phone with my sister. My mom called and said, "We're taking Kate to the ER." I said, "Why are you taking Kate to the ER?" She said, "Because Kate was playing softball and got cleated." I said, "Okay." So y'all get to see it. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or the next day. Somebody in the high school had on steel cleats, and Kate was sliding into second base, and they stepped on her with the steel cleats, and she's got stitches now. So we spent 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours in urgent care getting her sewed up. So, yeah. Oh, it's been one hell of a day. And then I had to, when I, then, I said, "Well, I'm not cooking tonight." I said, "Screw it." I said, "Let's stop and grab something to eat." She said, "Okay." We should have went on home, y'all. We should have went on home. Because it wasn't raining at that time. But we went over to Little Caesars. We ordered a couple of pizzas, paid for them, sitting and waiting on them. I went up to see if ours was done yet. The guy goes, "Oh, we had to bump yours back to fill the other orders." What? Wait, hold on. These people came in after me. Why did you bump mine back? Then I go back to the vehicle. It starts pouring down rain. Absolutely pouring down rain. Hey, Nunya. I told Kate, I said, "Man, I hope it quits raining that hard." But hey, Benny, before we get, have to go home, because I mean, you couldn't see. So I go in, as you can, well, I don't know if you can see or not. I'm still soaked. I'm soaking wet. We grab the pizzas, we get them in the vehicle. It's starting to rain, and we're talking raining hard. Turn on the windshield wipers. The passenger side works, but the driver's side doesn't. So I get out there. I know, son. Y'all, the Glenn Paget is my son. That's Bubba. Anyway, I get out there trying to work on the windshield wipers. Lightning's going crazy. And every time it lightnings, I holler OS word. So the people in the car next to me was like, "This bee is crazy." And I'm sitting here trying to work on this windshield wiper. Could not get it to going. Oh, so we had to try to limp my Durango over to Mama's So, son, when you pull up, if you see my Durango at Granny's, that's why. Anyway, anyway, Kate goes, "It's okay, Mama. I can see." I looked at her. I said, "Kate, you being able to see is not doing me any good because I can't see where to turn. I can't see where the stoplights or stop signs are. I can see stoplights, but you can't judge how far cars are behind you or in front of you because there's water blocking your way." And she goes, "Well, can't you see over?" I said, "Kate Bug, well, she's supposed to be my guide. Well, my guide has her nose in a phone instead of watching what she's supposed to be doing to get me to Granny's. And then she's griping at me, and so I start getting cranky. I start screaming. Uh, she starts crying because I screamed at her. I told her to get her damn head out of that phone and help me out here. And all I could do was think of back when my dad, we were all going camping. And we had a camper on the truck, and my grandmother was with us, my Granny Marie. Anyway, Granny Marie was on the passenger side, and Dad was driving, and me and Mama was sitting in the middle. And the windshield wiper on my dad's side of the truck went out, and my granny and the defroster wasn't working. And I remember my Granny Marie taking her shirt, pulling it up, wiping the windshield off on the passenger side, saying, "It's okay, Jay, I can see." And he goes, "That's all right, Granny. I'm glad you can see, but it ain't doing me no good." And that's the only thing I could think of when Kate was saying, "It's okay, Mama, I can see." You found out you're a better trailer mechanic than the mechanics. You had to work on it for 2 days. Oh, Bubba, did you get it fixed? Did you get it delivered? I'm sorry I didn't get to answer your phone call today when you called. I had left my phone in your daddy's truck. So, but yeah, hey, Jamie, we were having heck limping over to Granny's. I turned on my little flashers, and these people were still getting on my butt and honking. And of course, Bubba knows when I get pissed off, words come out of my mouth that would make a sailor blush. "Oh, you're in Kentucky, but it's fixed." Anyway, here I had road rage. I did. I had road rage because these people on my butt honking, they had plenty of room to go around me. It was a 2-lane road, damn it. You know, I mean, well, 4-lane because there's 2 lanes on each side, but yet you're getting right behind the one that's poking along and honking at them to hurry up. And they have their flashers on. I, this old woman was so ready to get out of a vehicle and just start whooping butt. It wasn't funny. But yeah, it's been just a glorious day. I'm ready for this day to be over. I can give them the California howdy. Well, I obviously couldn't have got any wetter. My hair's still wet. And then my daughter Amanda happened to be at my mom's. She goes, "You look like you're soaking wet." I said, "I am." She said, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, I got to get home." She goes, "So me and CJ need to take you home." I said, "If you could, that would be great." You stopped at the pilot to have a 9-hour drive ahead of you? Oh, well, when will you get to come home, son? They're going to bury Uncle Roy tomorrow. Oh, my son's in Kentucky. He's delivering. Are you still delivering the boat to Michigan? Yeah, this poor boy, he's been trying to get this boat delivered for what, 4 days now? The kid had blowouts. Then the bearings went out on the trailer. The poor kid's had nothing but bad luck since he's been on the road. I just told him come home. So, yeah, since Monday, he's been trying to get that boat to Michigan, and he's had nothing but horrible luck. So, and Kate, boy, she's mad at me because I was screaming. I wasn't being nice about it either because I was pissed. And yeah, Bubba, I started smoking again. I planned on being home today, but with the breakdown of going out, it cost me a day and a half, so I should be home Sunday night, if not Monday morning. Okay, Bubba. Well, I've got my phone in here tonight. It's out of Dad's truck. I seen where you called, but of course I didn't have my phone. It was in Dad's truck. So, usually when I see Glenn Paget come on here, it's usually my granddaughter. So it's kind of nice to actually see it's my son. Oh, hey, Joe. I thank you, Connie. I'm all bumfuzzled and stuttering tonight like crazy. But yeah, it's been one heck of a day. So I had to milk my goats in the dark. That's fun. Not. But I keep telling Kate that softball's going to end up killing her. See, she tried to catch the softball with her mouth in May. And then she got cleated today. Oh, my Bubba is Glenn Paget. You see the Glenn Paget in here? That's my oldest son, and we call him Bubba. But I call you Bubba too, Bubba. Son, I'd left my phone in Daddy's truck. I'm sorry. I'll probably call you though if you're still awake here in a little while, because I'm not planning on being on here over 30 minutes. And I've already been on here 13. So I'll probably call you as soon as we hang up the live if you're still alive. If you're still alive. If you're still awake. I kind of enjoy talking to you, even though sometimes you make me just want to pinch your head off. It is definitely a Friday 13th kind of day. Let me tell you. Normally, y'all, normally, Friday the 13th is the best days of the year for me. This year, this one has sucked. But it's usually Saturday the 14th that sucks for me. But today is Friday the 13th. Hey, Deb. How are y'all? Yeah, they do. They do. Even though there's times I just want to rip his little head off. I love that little feller. Well, I can't say little. He's 6'4", 6'5", and weighs. You weigh about 350, Bubba, right? He's my teddy bear. He's my giant teddy bear. And he can't tell me any different because he's got all that hair on his face, so he's got to be a teddy bear or a Sasquatch one. He's just a little drink of water. He don't like to admit it, but he is a mama's boy. He'll tell you he ain't, but he is. Oh, he does. He does. Even though he tells me a lot of times I'm nuttier than a squirrel turd. Oh, you're 265? You lost weight. Yeah, he'll say he's not his mama's boy, but he is. But me and him, we butt heads. Oh, we butt heads. But we know if we ever need any but one, we can call on each other. Rick says we butt heads. Rick says we butt heads because we're too much alike. Oh, don't tell me. Uh, he is a mama's boy. Even though he can piss mama off faster than anybody, he knows exactly what buttons to push. So how's y'all's days going? Bubba's has sucked. Mine has sucked. So how's y'all's going? Oh, you have a daughter like that? Mm-hmm. Oh, me and my daughter used to butt heads all the time. Me and her don't butt heads too much anymore. She just says, I don't understand why you didn't kill us. Uh, I just tell them, the only reason y'all are alive is by the grace of God. You're worried about your mom. How's she doing, Eva? And it's fun. Yes, you know how to. Oh, he does, y'all. He knows how to push my buttons, and he loves it. He thinks it's hilarious. Oh, new job, and you made it through your first week. That's awesome. Oh, she's the same. I'm sorry. Well, see, Bubba knows I don't like texting. Actually, mine's good because I'm on the road. Well, you're on the road now. Oh, shoot. I wish it'd been cooler here today. Especially you. All right, which part is especially you, Bubba? It was raining here. Well, let me take that back. After we hit, um, we call it the prison hills. There was not a drop of rain at all the way out here to Scipio. But McAllister, Oh my gosh. It was raining like pouring piss out of a boot. I understand, Grandma. I understand. It was way, way hot there for y'all. Oh yeah, that me. Yeah. It was only by the grace of God, Bubba. It was by the grace of God that you lived. It didn't matter how much I loved you. It was just by the grace of God that you lived. uh, he's 33 years old now, so God held on to him, or held me back one. Y'all, well, see, we haven't had a lot of rain. We're needing the rain, but we don't need it all at once. Uh, I've just been trying to get stuff stored away in case they say, well, you can't go to the hospital without the jab, or you can't go get groceries without the jab, because I ain't getting a damn jab. Okay, night, bub. Yep, it is part of the preparing we have to do for the just in case. I'll tell you what, there was many a times that, oh, Kate Bug, we've had a bad day. We've had a bad day. Windshield wipers went out on my vehicle, and it pouring down rain. Kate got hurt playing softball, had to have stitches. So, yeah. But Bubba, yeah. But when I had the stroke, who was the first person to the hospital? When they were told I had a stroke, they'd worked all night, drove all the way to Tulsa, brought me food, snuck food into me, and said, I'll stay here with you, Mama. That was the only visitor I had. And that was my Bubba. And he was working in the oil field, y'all. So he was doing really hard work. He'd worked all night, drove up to the hospital, stayed with me, brought me food, and then the kid went back to work. That's a good kid. Even though I want to peach his head off sometimes. But you know what he told me? Because he drove my car up there. He goes, Mama, that little car can run like a scalded ass ape. He said, it'll go. But when he walked in, when he walked in, you could see the worry all over this kid's face. And I looked up at him and I smiled. And I told him, I said, I'm all right. And then just relief. So, yeah. Hey, Altruistic Farmstead. How are you? How are y'all tonight? And then I'm laying there hooked up to all these gadgets and things. And of course, he has a sense of humor. And he has to start telling jokes. And they're trying to keep me calm and keep me blood pressure low. I'm sorry. If you're laughing, your blood pressure's not going to be low. You're not going to be calm. You're going to be a little loud. But yeah. But he'll be the first one to tell me I'm nuttier than a squirrel turd. And my reply is, that's okay. You still love my nutty ass. And he'll go, mm-hmm. But if he ever gets the smirk on his face and the twinkle in his eye, you know something smart ass is fixing to come out of his mouth, or he's fixing to do something that's going to piss you off just so he can laugh. Yeah, you're the funniest kid I got. But I told him he wanted my he commandeered my hero soap. He said, Mama, let me have it. Mama, let me have it. I said, okay. I said, only if you help me with a commercial. So he's still got to help me with a commercial, because first thing I said, he called me. He said, Mom. He said, oh, Mama. He said, that soap's amazing. You got to get me some more of that. And I laughed and I said, well, did it make your balls tingle? And he's quiet and then busts out laughing and said, well, yeah. I said, okay, that's got to be in part of the commercial, because that's what they said it does. He goes, oh my God. Oh. Yeah, you're the first one to come help me and Dad. I tell you what, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be near as far on the fence as we are. That kid has give up weekends to come and help us out there in the heat. He went out there and helped Dad so I could keep my fat butt in the house. So, yeah. And now he's not here, and we got to work on that fence again. And I'm thinking, oh, where's Bubba? But hopefully, how long, when you get to come home, Bubba, how long will you be home for? Because I may need your help. And no, you're not tearing something up this time. We're going to be building something. Because I got that wood stove at from Arkansas. I'm wanting to put it in a cabin. That way, if something happens and you and the kids need to come stay in the cabin, y'all have heat. I'm also going to run some water lines. Yeah, you got some welding to do. Dad's having to work on the welder, though. It's acting stupid. It's acting weird. Indefinitely. Oh, when you get home, you're not leaving back out? But we got to get this, we got to get a deal built. I want to build a hearth for the wood stove to sit on, but you can put the wood underneath it. And I'll probably have to have help with that. And I know I'll have to have help to pick that stove up and set it up there. It's not extremely heavy like the one in the house, but it's still too heavy for one person, even though your dad carried it by himself and made me feel like a wimp. But yeah. But I would like to get, I want to get a hearth made that we can put the wooden under. Needs some adjusting on what, baby? The stove? Or the fence? Or the welder? Duh. Well, your dad's been doing something. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I buffering on anybody else? Our internet sucks out here too, Jen and Wiley. Our internet here sucks. I'll be talking right along. Yeah, he does. Yeah. SOS. Don't. It's the don't step on the snake shirt. Oh, it's okay there? Okay. Hey, Suze, how are you? The welder. Okay. Dad's been doing some adjusting to it. The last welds he did, he was upset with because he said they were spotty and they were crappy, and he was not a happy camper. And you know how your daddy is when he's not a happy camper. He's kind of hateful. He's not mean. He's just very easily irritated. But if we can get that stove set up, get the hearth and stuff built, and I'm wanting to put corrugated tin on the back wall up to the roof. That way, I don't have to worry about the wall catching on fire, and it can sit a little closer to the wall then. Then I'm going to dig water lines to at least get water to the kitchen area. And that way, if anybody's in here and they need to cook or anything, they can have cold water. They'll just have to heat the water up on the stove, which is no big deal. But to do dishes, they'll just have to heat the water up on the stove. I've put that welding degree to use, and I've spent more money than I've made on this job. I know, baby. I know. So, But well, I said I was only going to be on here 30 minutes. I've been on here 35. So I guess I'm going to get off of here. And I will try to see y'all maybe tomorrow or Sunday. No, Joe goes live Sunday. I'll probably try to see y'all tomorrow or Monday. So, well, that was short. Yeah, tonight's short. Today has been with Humdinger High Desert. It's been a humdinger. So, plus I got to call my son back. And me and him, we usually, when we're on the phone for an hour or two. So, even though he says he's not his mama's boy, he's usually on the phone with me for an hour or two. So, with that being said, remember, y'all, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please never forget it. I love y'all, each and every one. Y'all take care. Bye. Yes, he is a good son.